what Doctor Saturday video are we watching? We watched this one. 3 million. Oh, what?
How are you?
Yo, we look watching this 13-year-old realizes his twin brother just killed someone. Bro, that's fucking crazy. I can't lie. That's fucking crazy. All right, chat. Let's see.
How are you?
Oh, you're coming out?
What's you editing?
I was editing Dexter. What do you guys...
Red flag. Red fucking flag. I can't lie. Red fucking flag. I was editing Dexter. Gang. How'd I tell you? That's a fucking red flag, gang. Like, I'll tell you, bro.
Doctor, what do you guys know about what happened?
Police are speaking with 13-year-old Hunter and his twin brother Levi. And while they appear clueless now, one of them has just committed a gruesome murder.
We need to talk to essentially each of you, and we're wondering if we can go down to the police department.
I don't know what's going on. Neither do I.
As the weeks-long investigation continues, detectives discover that these are no ordinary
Canes?
boys.
Gang,
One of
what?
them has spent years obsessively researching serial killers like Ted Bundy. Now he believes he's executed the perfect murder and can outsmart police. But
That's
a
dead as
series
him,
of
bro.
childish mistakes
He's dead
will
as the
cause his
fucking...
violent fantasies to slowly come to
What
light,
the fuck?
leaving his family and the entire town in utter shock as the monster they feared turns out to be a 13-year-old boy.
Find that fool. Yes. And he needs to die.
It's not possible. There has to be someone who planted evidence. What happens now? He's only 13.
Oh.
There's two types of people in this world. You've got monsters, you've got people who make mistakes.
If it's a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
So he calls himself a fucking monster. I fucking guess. Like...
It's 2 a.m. in the small village of Fairfax, Ohio, and tonight, a 13-year-old boy decides this is the night he becomes a serial killer.
That's not a
For
serial killer,
years,
bro.
He's been
I'll tell you.
obsessed with true crime content.
Wait, am I bugging? Or is a serial... Like, being a serial killer, you have to have more than 3 bodies? Or am I bugging? I'm right? I'm pretty sure
His
that's...
family preparing to move
that's
away
what
the
a serial
following
killer
week,
is.
He's finally ready to put everything he's learned into action. At 2:30 a.m., he slips out of his house and walks less than 10 feet to his neighbor's house.
First mistake. The fucking house in front of you.
Door. Once inside, the 13-year-old puts on a pair of gloves, something he learned on YouTube that would prevent him from leaving behind
He
his
deadass
DNA.
found that shit on
He
Dexter,
moves
bro.
silently
What?
through the house before approaching the bedroom of an elderly woman. At 2:40, he begins strangling her, but despite months of preparation, he quickly realizes this will be far more difficult than he expected, because when the woman wakes up, she fights back, punching and brutally scratching the boy's face. But just minutes later, the woman is dead, killed at the hands of a little boy. At 3:15 a.m., he's back in his own bed, as if nothing ever happened. It's just past 11 a.m. on a Sunday. Many Fairfax residents are returning home from church when the Fairfax police receive a 911 call, unlike anything they've heard in years.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
3919 Germania. I think my sister's might have been murdered. And like this
Whoa, and whoa. I'm not gonna say the fucking word because I'm gonna get banned again. I just fucking know. But what do you mean? And
No,
Okay.
she did not respond when I yelled at her.
Alright, sir, I have help coming out there for her, okay? You know that
Okay, thank you.
might want to harm her or anything like that?
Absolutely nobody.
On the line is 61-year-old Daryl Tenpenny, insisting his sister had been murdered, something almost unheard of in this area. Moments later, first responders arrive at the house, unaware they are not only walking into a carefully staged crime scene, but that the killer is still nearby, watching police's
look like
every
crib.
move.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get it out. We'll do some confirmation stuff here.
Is it confirmed?
Hey, I don't know. He believes that she's been murdered, so camera on.
It's always been on since I hit the 9 lights.
Rigger.
Just try
Wait,
to touch
what?
as least as you guys can. Do what you guys gotta do.
Yeah, no. So you got blood.
Wait, so
did
in
he
the
cover
fucking
her
living
up?
room?
I don't know. The dispatch said that he found her with a pillow over top of her. I don't know about
peroxide and cleaning chemicals.
A lot of cleaning chemicals. Pepto-Bismol.
she drank it.
I don't know.
Well, let me go. You want the monitor?
We have Rigger.
On the bed lies 64-year-old
What?
Sheila Tenpenny, partially clothed and deceased for what appears to have been
What's up,
several hours. As officers continue to
What's up,
inspect the
arties,
house,
bro?
they
We're
notice
watching
nothing appears
a YouTube
to be stolen.
video. 13-year-old realizes his twin brother just killed someone. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Supporting their working
It's a long
theory that
video.
Sheila may have taken her own life. And with that assumption comes the first accidental success for the 13-year-old killer, convincing him
Oh, he
he's
planted
already
it there.
outsmarted the police.
Gotta be fake? No,
However,
bro.
what officers
It's not
spot
fake.
next would flip this theory upside down.
It's just it's a female.
So look, what happened here, like before, so a 13-year-old like watched Dexter, read like books about like Ted Bundy and shit, and then he went like at like 2:30 a.m. He went. This is his neighbor, by the way. He went so like he lives here, and his that woman lived here. He went over, strangled her to death, and just went back. Like what?
Germania. Just kind of odd. All over her face and some chemical.
DOA dead on arrival.
Blood and hair underneath your fingernails.
Blood splatter around the bed. The guy that found her said the door was open, and he said that he told the squad that he thinks she was murdered.
So we'll get.
That's crazy for real, bro.
blood from her. So that might not be.
Oh yes, bro. They said the I should probably go to sleep. Wait, what time is it for you, bro? They said she scratched him when when he like tried to suffocate her. So it's probably his blood. Holy shit, I cannot talk. I'm in something to. Whoa. You probably should go to sleep. It's 2 a.m. Oh, the same time for me. Where are you from? Spain? Yeah, right? You're from Spain, right? Three days wasting my time? I fucking guess? Yo. Yeah, I'm from Spain. Wait, where? I went to Spain multiple times. I think 3 times. 3 or 4 times. I look at like Spain.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Valencia? Oh, I was gonna go there. I went to Murcia. I don't know where. And then I went to Mallorca. I don't know. I sometimes go to Barcelona. Yeah, I went when I went the second time. I went somewhere. I forgot where it was. And then I went to Barcelona for a day, and it was like a 2-hour drive. So it was not too far.
Yeah.
While the blood and hair beneath Sheila's fingernails certainly raised suspicions, investigators still refuse to rule out the possibility of this being self-inflicted. But before they send Sheila's body for autopsy,
Well, good night. I bet,
there's
buddy.
still
Good
something
night.
that doesn't sit right with them.
Thanks for
They're
stopping by,
baffled
Types, you know
by
what I
how
mean?
certain the victim's brother, Daryl, seemed that his sister had been assaulted before paramedics had even suggested that possibility. And with that statement alone, he has unknowingly made himself their first suspect.
What?
So they decide to ask him a few questions.
How you doing, sir? Oh, I mean, obviously not great. I'm Officer Moore, Fairfax Police Department. When's the last time do you know? Yesterday. Do you know what time about, or did you talk to her, or see her?
I seen her, and actually,
That's actually sad, bro.
9 p.m. is the last message I got from her.
Was there anything? Was she struggling with anything?
No.
I mean, mentally, physically?
No,
Nothing at all.
she's pretty.
Okay, so you made a comment to these guys when they first got here that you thought, like, she was
laying on the bed with her legs spread, and it looked like there was blood, and her head had stuff on top of her, like someone tried to smother her, and she looked like they ripped her thing open, and I yelled at her, and I didn't see no movement from her whatsoever, and I just turned around and walked out.
That's sad, bro.
Interestingly, Daryl never mentions performing CPR. And while police now know it likely wouldn't have saved Sheila, that's not something Daryl would have known for sure. And right here comes the second lucky break for the teen killer, because every good murder needs a fall guy, and the police have just taken the bait with Daryl. Shortly afterwards, Daryl's interview wraps up, the scene is secured, and officers return to the station to await the autopsy results. But as investigators leave the house, they would overlook a crucial piece of evidence. Lying beneath Sheila Tenpenny's body was a men's wristwatch.
Oh
A
my
seemingly
days.
insignificant detail that would later
Like, how
become one of the
stupid can you
key
be,
pieces of
gang?
evidence used to solve the entire case. 1 week passes, and then comes the update investigators have been waiting for. The forensic and DNA results arrive, completely overturning their initial assumptions. Investigators determined that Sheila Tenpenny had suffered blunt force trauma to the head and neck before ultimately being strangled to death. But they also confirmed something crucial. Sheila had managed to fight back. On her hands and beneath her fingernails are traces of blood and tufts of hair, DNA belonging to an unknown male. With these disturbing findings, there is no longer any question. This is a homicide. So early Monday morning, officers returned to the neighborhood, going door to door in search of anyone Sheila may have wronged, and anyone with fresh defensive wounds. But in reality, the detectives couldn't be more off track. While the young killer quietly brags about the murder online,
What?
growing
On Discord?
more confident by the hour, knowing the victim had absolutely no enemies. And as police begin surveying the neighborhood, they have no idea which interaction will bring them face to face with Sheila's killer.
So you're one of the trusted family members. What we're doing is getting elimination DNA from anybody we talk to, as long as you're willing. Thank you very much. And then how about your hand? Just let me double check your hands. I know you work with them on the other side. Yeah, that's great.
I can't believe they haven't got a lead or anything.
There's a lot going on, I'll say. So this is just part of the process.
Here's my card before I forget, in case you have anything else.
Why are they smiling and shit like shit sweet, bro?
Reach out. My email and phone number's on there.
Find that fool.
Yes.
And he needs to die.
Yeah.
Capital punishment.
Well, I wish we did that more often, to be honest with you. So.
I mean, you know, if he gets out, he's going to do it again. You can't cure
you don't
that.
fix that. Yeah.
You don't fix that.
I agree. Okay, you're good there. I'm gonna come up here soon. I know this is a pain in the ass, man, but I definitely appreciate it.
So you guys think this is a random thing? Or?
I want to say no. I do.
Well, but from what I've heard, you know, a guy down in that new house over there, and a couple others, I've been out here having my cigarette.
Sure.
I hear, I think the brother did it. They're going to arrest him in a couple, 3 days. I'm like, what?
You think the brother did it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Any reason why they would think that?
I don't know. That's just speculation right now.
That's interesting.
After speaking with more than a dozen people, officers uncover a major new rumor.
Bro, I used to think a dozen like more than 1,000 people, but it means more than 10 people. I did not know that, bro.
Village suspect Sheila's own brother, Daryl, is responsible. With this as their only real lead, another team of officers led by Special Agent Richard Ward makes a surprise visit to Daryl's house, less than a mile away. And for the actual killer, the plan appears to be working even better than he imagined. Suspicion has successfully shifted onto Sheila's own family member, pulling detectives completely off his trail as they begin focusing in on Daryl. For now, though, officers have just arrived at Daryl's house, where it would soon become clear just how lucky the kid got and why Daryl makes the perfect fall guy.
I'm still getting over the loss of my mother. I have not.
I know, Daryl.
Straightened anything out. And now
That's sad, bro.
more to deal with.
Oh, you weren't lying.
Yeah. Well, these are over here, all these boxes.
Where do you hang out at?
Come in here.
Oh. Hey, I need to ask you a favor. Remember I got your swabs? I need you one more thing. Could you just show me your shirt, underneath your shirt? I just want to make sure. I want to satisfy myself. I don't think you'd ever hurt anybody.
No, especially this.
Okay, throw your shit back on. So you have any idea when the funeral's going to be?
Well, we don't have.
They won't release the body yet?
I don't know. Nobody's contacted us. I was going to send you a message.
That's sad, bro.
Say, we are okay with that because we want this person
Right.
Suffice it to say, Detective Ward is taken aback by Daryl's unusual living situation, but still, no scratches. And so the investigation takes a step back. There is seemingly no one they can tie to the murder. No enemies, no leads, nothing. But that's because they're looking at this crime completely the wrong way.
But that's crazy, bro.
With the investigation at a standstill, officers canvassing the area continue knocking on doors until they reach the neighbor directly across the street, just 50 feet from the victim's home. It's one of the homes where no one answered earlier, and as they approach the front door, the homeowner, Rebecca, steps outside, unaware that in the next few minutes, her life.
Puss, I'm still gonna be doing shit for a while, so if you ain't planning on sleep, okay. He's streaming. I will be back at some point later. I don't know. I'll probably cause tell Tor before you go, bro. Yo, the hus finna pull up tomorrow. So I cannot stay up too late. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Is about to be turned upside down.
So I don't know when it actually happened. I know that we saw the trucks.
How long more? Wait, let me think. You're gonna pull up at 3. So I'm probably gonna end stream in 2 hours. Probably.
On Sunday. So
So 2 more hours.
Sunday morning at 6 a.m. We had to run to the ER because my son, the cat, I guess, was sleeping on his face.
Okay, might be another 30 minutes. Then I will try come. I bet. Let me see this again.
6 a.m. When
Rebecca steps outside, unaware that in the next few minutes, her life is about to be turned upside down.
So I don't know when it actually happened. I know that we saw the trucks or cars or whatever on Sunday. So and actually Sunday morning at 6 a.m. We had to run to the ER because my son, the cat, I guess, was sleeping on his face, and they startled each other in the dark.
Oh
and
man!
It scratched him. And so we were worried that it could be bad or infected.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
It wasn't a big deal, but it was just traumatizing, and I was like, everybody get in the car.
Just a few feet away, 13-year-old Levi Cart looks through the living room window and notices his mother speaking with police officers. Panicking,
he's cooked,
he
bro.
pauses the YouTube video he was watching, runs up to his room, and locks the door. Back outside, officers begin piecing
He's
things
fucking
together.
cooked.
The boy with fresh scratches across his body could very well be tied to Sheila's murder. In a few moments, detectives will step inside to follow up on this lead. But what they will soon find will defy their expectations. But before we get to that, it's worth noting that covering stories like this, you've realized just how much people are forced to carry.
Yo.
Alone, not in negotiation to 5-star reviews on Google right now. With that said, let's get back to the scene, where detectives are about to go inside Rebecca's house. Unknown to them, what they're about to find inside will be nothing like they expect.
Do you care if we come in, or you want them to come? Okay.
The only reason we're outside is because I was feeling stressed out. Alright, I do have 2 cats though, so.
Bro, imagine he didn't have a cat, he was already cooked.
Hello. You wanna come back here or no? I haven't been really transparent about what happened across the street, and people who are investigating are talking to everybody. And they just want to talk to everybody who looks. Hey bud, can I talk to you? Do you want to talk in the living room or do you want to talk in your room? There are people who live here that talk about something that happened actually earlier this week.
I know, what game are you playing over there?
You gaming?
Yeah, he is.
Dexter?
Oh, he's cap cutting.
Oh, editing.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
That's cool.
Now you are Hunter.
Do you want to come sit down? Yeah.
See, see how the first guy did mad shit, he did so much, why do I go outside, why would, another guy just went outside, bro. That already says enough,
the
bro.
suspect the detectives were hoping to see as 13-year-old Hunter Cart enters the room. Realizing they may have jumped to conclusions, the detectives still begin to question the boy. Perhaps he knows something after all.
So we're with the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, and we're just talking to people to see if they might have heard or seen anything unusual that happened over the weekend.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry?
We just thought we'd ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother got into an injury and he had to go to the ER. I got really sick and started vomiting and stuff. So.
How were you feeling?
Getting
better?
A lot better. But
That's good.
that whole day was just kind of a blur for everybody. Unless it's something that happened a long time ago that's memorable. It's not really something I remember unless it like is really, really brought up.
Although Hunter is unable to provide any new details, he seems
definitely
fairly
autistic.
cooperative and willing to help. His twin brother Levi, on the other hand, is still in his room, refusing to come out. Earlier, their mother had mentioned Levi was editing Dexter, a crime drama centered around a vigilante serial killer, a show both detectives are all too familiar with. And it's here that detectives would begin to realize their initial hunch about Rebecca's sons may not have been a coincidence after all.
It's usually never quick, but that's actually
Hey, Lewis.
pretty quick.
Hello.
How are you?
Lewis?
Oh, you're coming out now?
What you editing?
I was editing Dexter. Sometimes I edit.
Yeah.
But
Oh, he's definitely old sissy as shit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Is that the cat that got you there on the nose?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. We just we both startled each other because my bed was right there.
Yeah, his bed was out here
and
until
all the lights were off.
Oh, okay.
So we've been knowing for a while that we needed to cut their nails. I've been saying that for a long time.
I felt so guilty when I had to.
So us moving, I mean, we know, everybody knows that cats just are awkward. So us moving, Marshmallow being weird because we're moving, and
Is Marshmallow the cat?
yes, and we
Marshmallow.
had a like a play set for them, and we packed it up. So that's also probably another thing. So yeah.
See, the thing is, he's doing too much. He's saying too much, low key.
Just randomly startled each other. He scraped me on the neck. I'm not sure if you can see.
No, okay. Where else did you get it?
Yeah.
He kind of scraped me on my face a little bit. And then mainly my nose. And I was trying to clean I was trying to clean myself up.
Yeah, the 5 stitches.
It was pretty deep.
Pretty deep.
It hurts when it's exposed there.
We went back to the house after we got out of the doctor, and then that's when we saw the ambulances. I don't know, a lot of it's a blur because I tried to clean myself up, so I was distracted in the shower.
Okay.
Interestingly, both brothers used the same word, blur,
Oh,
when
his
recalling
brother
the
knows.
incident. And while traumatic events, even something like death of a neighbor, can affect memory, what catches officers' attention far more is the way Levi seems to over-explain what
See?
happened.
I
He
told you,
claims
bro.
The deep scratches came from a fight with a house cat, something officers find difficult to believe given the severity of the wounds. So, with this in mind, detectives believe that despite their young age, the brothers have given them enough probable cause to take the next step. The detectives ask to speak with Rebecca outside for a moment, where they request permission to collect DNA from both of her sons. Without much hesitation, she agrees. But when the three of them return, one of the brothers would have a very different reaction to being tested.
Do you mind if I come? I can explain it to you.
Yeah,
So it's pretty.
he's feeling a little overwhelmed by this.
Yeah, I just feel like I've been to enough doctors recently. I don't want to.
So have you seen any like crime shows or anything? You know how we kind of do our job. The medical stuff's a little different than the law enforcement stuff. But I don't know if she explained to you, but we're just going to swab your cheek, and it's not going to go into any database or anything. But we're going to compare it against stuff that we have. That makes sense. And it will take 2 seconds. It's just a
Do I have to
inside
do
the
it?
cheek. You don't have to do anything.
Okay.
But obviously, we're asking everybody on the street, and it would be super helpful if you could.
Right.
Alright.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to do, bro.
And you're
He's sold.
Levi, right? Or you go by
I
Lewis?
go by Lewis.
Lewis? Okay.
It would be easier if you sit down. For your legs?
Why don't I do it first?
I can do it.
I'll show you.
Why the fucking mosquito viral gig?
I can be the guinea pig too. It's whatever.
Of course, I didn't pick that all the way apart.
The detectives proceed to take DNA swabs from both brothers, though Hunter and Rebecca are clearly far more willing to cooperate than Levi. But what one of the brothers doesn't seem to realize is that the more he talks, the more the Cart brothers begin to look less like witnesses and more like suspects.
Lewis has a few scars on his back, but it's just from the surgery.
Yeah, because my...
Oh, see.
Oh yeah, you can show them.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks pretty minimally invasive.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, I have worse scars than that.
Yeah, it
So.
didn't look like that. Yeah.
Sorry, I keep mentioning things
We
that
had a
you don't
good
mention.
surgeon.
Not your permission.
Fine.
How does it feel
was,
to have
yeah.
these scars now?
Dr. Stevenson. It's where they go in and they
How does it feel to have these
test
scars
each
now?
nerve root that links to your leg.
What do you guys
Bro.
suspect, or what do you guys know about?
Yo, this guy's talking way too much, bro. They're both like, I think the brother knows, right? And they think they're smart, but they're selling because they're like stressing, so they're talking too much, like trying to say like, oh yeah, I did not do shit. That's really dumb. If I would do that, I would not do that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm smart.
Well, I can tell you this: it shouldn't have happened, and we need to figure out why it happened, so that hopefully we can keep it from happening again. Because we'd hate to miss some evidence, and if you've watched any TV, we don't want to be those cops that forgot to do this or look into that.
We have watched plenty.
You know what I mean?
They love
So,
watching the true crimes.
It's kind of like TV,
my
but
brother.
it's a lot differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, bro.
Me and my brother, especially my brother, know a lot. I would say, definitely my brother knows a lot about just the police in general.
He wants to go into the Marine.
See. The whole family is a little weird. I don't know what it is, but if the brother doesn't know, bro, he's like, he definitely like autistic or something, bro. No hate, but like, he's definitely autistic or something. Cause why? Like, he's talking too much and he's saying too much, like way too much, bro. Talking about something. Yeah, my brother knows a lot. Like, especially my brother knows a lot about like police. Like, bro, what?
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well,
That's
recruitment
cool.
is always there. Everybody's looking for.
Yeah.
Those are hard spots to fill anymore.
I don't get.
Yeah, there's a spot for everybody.
They're definitely both autistic though.
Me and Lewis have both agreed that him especially is a lot more mature than most kids our age.
Oh, so you can handle this news.
You guys are handling it pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Strangely, Hunter continues offering interesting details without being prompted, insisting that the teen brothers are far more mature than most kids their age. And when he brings up Levi's injuries, Levi becomes visibly uncomfortable, giving his brother a long, chilling stare. By the end of the interview,
Yeah, he's
the
cooked.
twins no longer seem like ordinary kids to the detectives. Their fascination with true crime, gory shows like Dexter, Foggy Memory, and, of course, the hard-to-explain cat scratches on Levi all point towards something deeply unsettling. With the DNA collected, investigators return to the station to brief the sergeant on everything they've uncovered. Now all they can do is wait for the DNA results from Daryl, the Cart twins, and several neighbors and family friends to come back the following day. Still believing a deranged
The fuck is
killer
that?
may be at
Oh, that's a
work,
knife.
investigators know that until he or they are caught, no one in this quiet village is truly safe. The next day, the DNA results finally
Oh
come
yeah,
in.
cooked, fully cooked.
Investigators
He's
are
fucking fully
stunned.
cooked, chat.
Both of Rebecca's sons are a match, but that doesn't necessarily mean they were both at the scene. According to the forensic analyst, the lab cannot tell Levi's DNA apart from Hunter's because identical twins share the same STR markers. Needless to say,
that's fucked up.
investigators are now facing an extraordinarily rare problem. But even with these findings, detectives struggle to process the facts that the suspects are only 13 years old. Not only would they have to be deeply disturbed, but they would also need the physical strength to carry out a crime this violent. Then again, their age could also work in the investigators' favor. Teenagers are more likely to slip up, confess to friends or family, or leave evidence of their actions somewhere online.
Yes.
The problem is, detectives have enough probable cause for a search warrant, but not enough to formally detain Rebecca or either brother, something they absolutely cannot let the family realize. Nevertheless, they return to the family home, hoping they can persuade Rebecca to bring her sons to the station, allowing investigators to begin searching the house the moment they leave. But the situation is incredibly delicate. One wrong move could spook the family and shut down the entire investigation.
Hello, back.
Hi, we're back. Yeah.
How are you? You left your keys in the door.
We just walked in the house. Do you need to come in? What's going on?
Yeah, that'd be great. We have a couple things to talk about.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
We just sat down to eat.
What'd you guys get?
Thanks.
Do you just need me or?
Yeah,
So,
are all three of you here?
are all three of you here? Yeah.
Louis? You go upstairs? I need to be nervous?
You upstairs?
Making me feel nervous.
Relax, you're okay.
You're good, yeah. You want to take a seat somewhere?
Wait, what do you mean upstairs?
It's okay. I'm gonna go sit down so it's a little less weird.
Yeah, come on in. Just relax.
Yeah, you guys are good. Do you guys want to sit down here? You get more comfortable?
Hey, Louis.
Sure.
Did you get canes too?
Yes, we literally just walked in the door.
We need to talk to essentially each of you, and we're wondering if we can go down to the police department, just so we have a better area to talk.
Okay.
So if you guys want, let's put some shoes and socks on, maybe a coat, and then we'll head that way.
Clearly, detectives didn't arrive with a strong plan and are instead relying heavily on improvisation. Somehow, though, despite not having their
Oh, they sleep in the
answers fully
same
prepared,
room.
they appear to be succeeding in getting the family to the station voluntarily. But that can only work for so long before someone catches on.
Do we need to be getting lawyers or something? I'm feeling nervous about this. I don't.
You're welcome to call an attorney.
Also, like, do we have to go?
Oh.
Is this like a right now thing, or?
We would like you to.
Yes.
It would make, you don't have to do anything, I suppose.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. I'm not.
How about we get there, we can explain kind of what's going on, give you some more info, you can always,
Okay. Well, do you want
Have
to
us
explain
explain
what's going on before we head out there? And
do you mind if we do that outside?
Sure.
Sure.
Do you guys want to wait a second? Is that what you mean?
Oh,
All three of you outside, if possible.
Okay.
we need to go over some things in the neighborhood with you, ma'am. If we could go back to the fifth so we don't have to sit in the rain.
Yeah.
And we got some pictures I want to show you, and I'll show you and your sons. And there's a bunch of stuff we want to talk to you about. So, all right, you guys good?
Are we under suspicion for something, or?
We just want to talk to you. I think
Yeah, that
you guys
means
can
yes,
help us
bro.
Clear a lot of things up around here. So,
Okay.
all right, let's go.
But he actually look alike it. Now that I see it, bro.
Hey, John. And he'll ride with you.
The twins actually look like alike. The other one's just a little chubbier. I mean, a lot.
Just gotta make sure there's nothing on you. It's gonna stick me, poke me, cut me. Yep. All right, actually, if you want to step over there to him right there. All right, you can just have a seat right there for me. All right, do you have to put this on you for the whole 3 blocks we're on?
Probably will put it, so. I mean, but there's nothing that we can't talk about.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I.
It's all very, very unexpected.
My anxiety levels went through the roof.
Oh. I don't know why there's so many, like, police vehicles either.
Yeah, that's definitely what scared me. Seeing all the cops immediately pull up. Like, one person's there, didn't see that other cop pull up, and then
I was just like, why are they... What's the reason
I'm sure
for that?
I don't know, maybe it's an intimidation tactic.
I guess, but what?
I don't know why
are
they
they
would
trying to
intimidate us.
intimidate us, right?
Miraculously, despite the detectives'
But the brother
sloppy
might
handling
not
of the
know.
situation and Rebecca's growing skepticism, they still managed to convince the family to come to the station.
Like the
For
twin
now,
might not
they've
know.
purposely kept the twins together, hoping the cameras might catch something incriminating. But the brothers have seen this tactic before and say
Oh,
nothing,
he does
foolishly
know.
convinced they're outsmarting the police. Investigators have also just confiscated their phones and obtained house keys from Rebecca, allowing them to begin searching the home for any evidence tying the boys to the crime. But despite these small victories, this is where detectives would face a major reality check about their strategy. Upon arriving at the station, the twins are quietly escorted through a separate entrance and separated from their mother. The twins don't seem particularly worried, calmly following detectives into the interrogation rooms. But for Rebecca, the situation is very different, because the moment she's finally informed that her sons are about to be questioned without her present, all hell breaks loose.
I don't want food. I want to get our lawyer and have my children stop being questioned without a lawyer present immediately.
Okay.
So let's make that happen.
I don't know who's doing what where.
Nope, but I can
Yep.
go get that figured out for you. It needs to happen right now. Okay, yeah, I'll go today.
Why does she care so
They're my
much?
slippers. We just got home from the doctor's office.
Those
in
look
chains.
so comfy.
They are comfy.
Amazon?
Not, yeah.
On Amazon. People are so against it.
Really, I know you're being friendly. I need to know my children are not being questioned. No, that they have a lawyer. You didn't let us know that we were being detained.
You're not being detained. You're free to go.
No, you didn't let us know that you were detaining my children.
They're free to leave.
You did not. Right now, they're allowed to leave right now. Let's go. Right now. Right now, you said they're allowed to leave. Yes or no?
You cannot take them.
Wait, what?
Clearly, this is not...
Wait. So they're free to leave, but she cannot take them. Make it make fucking sense. Make it make fucking sense.
Hey, shut your fucking bitch ass up, nigga.
Oh. How detectives hoped things would go. Rebecca is furious, and not without reason. The detective just admitted that the boys are free to leave, yet does nothing when Rebecca demands exactly that. On top of that, her phone has been confiscated, making it impossible for her to even call the lawyer. It's here that the risk behind the detective's strategy, or lack thereof, becomes impossible to ignore. The advantage of this approach is that by withholding the real reason the boys are there, detectives limit the information the suspects can tailor their stories to, making contradictions and inconsistencies much easier to catch later. That said, when those suspects are minors and detectives need their mother's cooperation, this strategy can quickly backfire, undermining trust and damaging the legitimacy of the entire process. And unsurprisingly, Rebecca's outrage is only beginning as she storms out of the interrogation room in search of anyone willing to tell her what's really going on.
Wait, did you know?
You accusing them of murder?
I'm not.
Is that why they're being detained? Because they're under suspicion for murder?
They're questioning to find out if they know any additional details.
How would they know anything? Unless you were accusing them of murder and you think that they murdered someone.
So that's
I'm saying this whole charade, the way we've gone about this and approached it and slowly showed things to me because I've asked questions and not because you were transparent, is not okay. It literally just says, we have the ability to search all of your belongings. It doesn't say...
For what reason would they want to search the belongings?
It says for murder.
Because we're investigating the murder of the neighbor.
Yeah, and my 13-year-olds have not murdered any.
Okay, well, we're trying to find
I don't know about that.
That was divulged yesterday to put the pieces together.
So I'm not going to be told anything. Why am I not being questioned?
We would love to talk to you if you would be willing to talk.
I'm literally standing here waiting.
Well, we were trying to talk to you, but you want to make phone calls and do all those things. If you'd like to talk, we can talk.
You're well aware. Hey.
So?
A lot. And nothing, because they're not telling me anything.
Well, I would assume because
I asked for a lawyer for the boys.
He's saying because we talked yesterday.
I'm asking him. Calm down.
Sorry, I'm really worked up.
I mean, the search warrant. I know. I understand. I understand. You have every right to be worked up. I'm just trying to sort it out.
All right, I'll let you.
So under what grounds are they being questioned? What prompted them?
There was a murder that happened across the street.
I understand that, but what specifically about our boys is causing you guys to bring them to the station for questioning?
Those details I don't know, because those investigators know more about that than I do. Are you guys bringing in every neighbor to? We did 25 yesterday. I know myself and another agent. To the station. Well, I don't know how many people got brought here. We're also doing a search warrant at the house too. So a judge has granted us
search warrant for her house and who else?
Well, the search warrant is for the house and the vehicle on the property.
Our house and vehicle.
Okay. Were there other search warrants for other
Not that I'm aware
neighbors?
of.
You guys are questioning two 13-year-old boys.
Well, we're not. Someone is. You're absolutely correct. But I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
This is why we need our lawyer doctor.
This is
now
low-key
to
race
make this
bait.
happen. I
Now
don't
think
have
about
a phone.
this low-key race bait.
So this needs to happen on your end immediately, whoever we call.
After getting little to no answers from the detectives, the twins' father calls a lawyer, hoping he can intervene. But even with legal counsel now on the way, detectives press forward with the interviews, fully aware of the risk they're taking. At the same time, ever since the boys left with the police, a search of their home has been underway, and very soon, it will begin yielding crucial evidence for the interrogations. As both brothers wait for their interrogations to begin, it quickly becomes clear that one of them is about to be treated very differently. Because Hunter had been significantly more talkative the day before, detectives opt for a more casual, friendly approach, and even his interrogation room reflects that. Levi, on the other hand, is placed in a cold, cramped room, subjected to the kind of interrogation tactics typically reserved for an adult suspect. Based on the scratch marks alone, detectives strongly suspect Levi is the killer, but there is still nothing ruling out the possibility that Hunter may have helped him, especially after learning that Levi has significant mobility issues. Now, with a lawyer on the way to the station and two furious parents pacing outside, the clock is ticking. So detectives split into two groups to question the boys simultaneously. And as the questioning begins, Hunter's interview escalates far quicker than expected, because there's something he needs to get off his chest.
Just so you know, I don't feel pressured hearing this.
You don't?
Of course I feel a little pressured, but I don't feel like I have to sign those.
Okay.
I just know it's more suspicion is put on me if I don't answer any questions. So.
Well, yeah, we're here to talk, ask questions, get your story. I know you told Lauren a little bit.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I want to say, I don't think my brother would be able to do anything like that. But because that day he got scratches on his face, because of that day it all seems like a very wide coincidence. You know, because of course his cat was his face was scratched by a cat. We talked about it, and it certainly looks like Lewis has the coincidences are there.
At this early stage of the interview, Hunter, completely unprompted, begins talking about the script.
I'm dead ass confused as shit. Because it looks like he knows, but it also looks like he doesn't know. So, or he's good at lying, or he's dumb. Generally.
Wounds, which he believes are the most concrete evidence against his brother. But while he frames it as a coincidence, back at the house, police executing the search warrant notice something that immediately casts doubt on the story. On Rebecca's bed, they find the family cat, Marshmallow, sitting completely calm. But more importantly, the cat's claws seem far too small to match the injuries on Levi. This information is relayed back to detectives at the station, where Hunter and Levi are being interviewed. And while Hunter appears eager to talk, Levi's interview is moving far more slowly, as detectives focus on building rapport and choosing their words extremely carefully. So seeing just how much more talkative Hunter is, investigators keep their focus on him for now, hoping he can offer further insight into his brother, or perhaps even turn on him.
He had extra, red scratch marks on his face. I mean, that seems obviously suspicious, but like I said, I don't think he could do something like that. I'm gonna keep saying this, but this makes me feel really upset because a lot of evidence is piled up against him, but like, I mean, I don't know if you guys suspect him of anything, but I truly don't believe he could do anything like that. Even though he has all these things.
He's never talked about anything like that with you? Because we agree
Anything like what?
About hurting somebody, or when he gets triggered, he gets upset and acting out the same things, or, you know, I don't know how he behaves when he's triggered.
No, like I said, no, he doesn't behave weirdly when triggered. He just doesn't. He's just quiet. It's upsetting for him. Like, he started crying when he got back to this house because he said he never gave us an explanation as to why he's triggered, but.
Interestingly, although Hunter describes the suspicious behavior he's noticed from his brother, he continues to insist that Levi could not actually be responsible for the murder. But detectives can't tell whether his reaction is genuine or part of a calculated effort to distance himself from the crime. At this stage, though, they're fairly certain Levi is the culprit and decide it's time to stop speculating and focus on something more concrete. So they turn to a key piece of evidence Hunter can't deny. Something they had kept hidden from the twins. A watch recovered from beneath Sheila's body. One investigators initially dismissed, but now strongly suspect belongs to one of the two boys. And whether he realizes it or not, what he says next would seal their fate.
You recognize that?
That's Lewis's phone. That's Lewis's watch.
Lewis's watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
Alright. What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
Here, let me widen it out. That's the picture. What do you think that's a picture of?
Try to take some deep breaths, okay?
We don't have any of those blankets.
Right. It's not your house.
Ah, fuck.
No, I remember him saying that he lost his watch.
And when did he say that?
After he...
Boy's piecing it up, bro.
Also, he sounded, the way he said, I don't know where my watch is. I don't feel a person would say that. A person would say it that way, knowing that, you know, they wore their watch if they did that.
Why would you wear a watch?
He purposefully hurt.
We don't know what his purpose was. We just
Is
know
there-
he made a mistake.
How would he even do that? He's fucking disabled. How would he sneak out of the house, get into the house, stab somebody? Is it true that them? Is that true? Did you find DNA evidence?
Fuck.
We're not gonna. Yeah. So.
There's no way he would do that.
There's some stuff that happened that we can't give you details
There's
about.
no way.
You have
There's no way.
from the beginning.
If he... There's no way.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Your own twin gang?
It's not possible. There has to be someone who planted evidence. There has to be some misunderstanding.
At the thought of his own brother being responsible for the murder, Hunter appears to completely break down. Detectives realize he's now too emotional and overwhelmed to provide any more reliable information, so they decide to end the interview. Despite failing to secure a confession and not fully ruling him out as a suspect, still, they've learned something important. More insight into Levi, and confirmation that his watch was indeed at the scene. But just outside the interrogation room, the boy's parents continue arguing with deputies. And with a lawyer coming to intervene, investigators are running out of time. If they want to secure an admission before the interview is shut down, they know they need to raise the stakes with Levi. So the detectives interviewing him finally move on from building rapport and shift the conversation to the scratches, testing whether his explanation matches the one he gave the day before.
Do you know what we're investigating?
I mean, I know something happened down the street.
Across the street? Right.
In front of me.
Right. A woman was murdered, right? So we're trying to find out what happened.
I mean, I've already talked to FBI investigators. My cat had randomly woke me up with all the lights off, like sitting on my neck. So it like scratched my face. I felt very bloody, obviously. There was a lot of scratches on me. Usually, because of my disability as well, I use like a shower chair.
Yeah.
Because I can't really stand for that long without getting like super fatigued and falling or like walking around for too long. I didn't use the shower chair because I didn't want to make a bunch of noise and make anybody up.
Right.
So I ended up literally falling, and I fell and like hit my head on the shower hose.
Where'd you hit it at?
I think like around here, like right here.
Jeez.
So I don't know.
Did that cause you to bleed more?
Yes.
As Levi once again over-explains the incident, detectives notice he makes a point of emphasizing that the injuries became worse after he slipped in the shower. But something else in Levi's account immediately stands out. After mentioning his medical condition, detectives recall reviewing his records and discovering that Levi has cerebral palsy. This brings the detectives back to an earlier question. Not only is Levi just 13 years old, but his disability raises serious doubts about whether he was even physically capable of carrying out such a violent attack on his own, especially considering Sheila fought back. Investigators know Hunter is physically stronger, has no disability, and shares many of the same interests in true crime as his brother Levi. At this point, detectives are realizing they may have prematurely cleared Hunter, treating him more like a witness than a suspect, and in doing so, may have lost their chance to implicate him. But with the pressure mounting on Levi, this may be the perfect opportunity for him to turn on his brother. And for the first time during his interview, the bond between the twins is about to be truly tested.
We get in and like 15 minutes later, Mom starts seeing a bunch of sirens outside, and she opens the window and she's like, "Oh my God, something happened to Denise." And me, already in a panicked, weird state, I kind of started feeling emotionally triggered. And when she said there was a bunch of ambulances outside, I started to freak out even more. I just felt even worse because Mom had said that something had happened to Denise, our neighbor, right in front of us. And I started feeling even worse. Just to the fact that the same night that something happened or something like that had happened, that I had an injury of my own.
Although Levi never directly blames his twin brother for the murder, he seems more focused on how bad the situation already looks for him. And as the interview continues, it would only get worse. Because detectives begin receiving critical updates from the house search that is still ongoing, and officers have started uncovering disturbing items. Inside Levi's bedroom, officers recover a journal containing violent writing and repeated references of wanting to kill someone. They also uncover a growing obsession with serial killers, books, online content, and material saved focused on infamous murderers, and in particular, Ted Bundy. Detectives begin to realize this was far more than just a morbid curiosity. Over time, what began as an interest in true crime had evolved into something far darker for Levi. And now, detectives are left trying to determine whether this interest in violence had consumed them both. Because Levi and Hunter are twins, the blood DNA recovered at the scene is consistent with both of them, something detectives choose to intentionally keep from Levi. Instead, they plan to tell him that the DNA points specifically to him, hoping this pressure will make him crack. But if Levi is the criminal genius he thinks he is, he will easily be able to see through the detective's bluff.
So, you said you've never been in Denise's house, never been... Okay. Do you know what DNA is? You ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay. So, we're trying to figure out, and I want you to help me explain this, okay, why your blood would be in Denise's house.
Ooh.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I'm not sure. Because...
Look. He cannot keep eye contact. See, like, if I would ever do something like that, I would never. But if I would ever do something like that, bro, I would not, like he's, like, selling... Cause keep eye contact, like he's like purposely looking away. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Like, how is it my blood? Like,
that's what we're trying to find out.
Cause I don't know why it would be in my house.
It's
I
not
mean,
in
her house.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. That's why we're even here right now.
Oh.
Remember we got those swabs from you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we compared that to the blood in the house, and it's not only her blood, it's your blood mixed in with it.
Oh.
Through DNA testing.
I don't know what explanation I could give you or even come up with that would be equivalent to how that would happen.
There's only one person here that knows, and that's you.
How do you know that?
Because there's no other way that part of you can be in that house without you never being in there.
I can agree with that.
Right? So that's why I just need an explanation as to how. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around it. You know?
Well, I'd have to wrap my brain around it first.
Yeah, so that's we need to wrap it around together. You know?
Can you help me with that?
I can, if you help me. I can help you if you help me.
How do I help you?
By telling me the truth.
I told you the truth, though.
Yeah, bro. Like, you cannot get out of this, bro. How'd I tell you, gig?
What? But I'm not lying.
Well, I think you're about how you got hurt. We have your blood in her house, and we're trying to figure out how it got there. That's the bottom line.
Well,
that's the bottom line. I mean,
you get my blood from somewhere?
We don't need your blood. We got swabs.
I just mean, like, did somebody put my blood in that house for a reason?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm multitasking. Hopefully I won't be too long. But I might end stream a little earlier, bro. I'm looking getting tired.
I'm 13. I don't know why anybody
So I don't know
put
yet,
my
bro.
blood in a house, but I mean, who knows? Is there any more questions you have for me?
What a poo squirt?
I want to get past this, and we're not getting past
Hey, shut your
it.
fucking
You don't
bitch
know,
ass up, nigga.
I don't know. So we're not resolving anything.
Well, I'm not sure if we can resolve it if I don't know and you don't know. Do you know?
I mean, listen, I wholeheartedly believe that
Now if you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. Pierce.
You've got monsters. You've got people who.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go sleep and after this video is
I
done.
agree with that personally.
Bro, I was gonna make this song, but I was waiting on you, Loki.
What do you disagree with about that statement?
I just think that, you know, there's.
Oh shit, my bad. Nah, you
there's
good.
a lot of different types of people in the world. There's not monsters and people who commit mistakes.
I got like a
Simple
few followers
things.
today.
In terms of, you know, a crime, a murder, right? There's two types of people who would commit a murder. There's a monster, and there's people who make mistakes. Like his example of...
Gang, that was not a mistake, how'd I tell you?
If it's a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No.
Still believing he's in control of the situation, Levi never asks for a lawyer.
What time
or
you on
even his
tomorrow? I
mother,
promise I won't
and
be on with
unsurprisingly
my friends
fails
next
to
time.
catch the detective's
The
bluff
same time,
about
bro.
his
11.
DNA. But when
So
Levi
10 for
remains
you.
convinced he's
Yeah, 10 for
outsmarted
you.
the police, he has no idea that while the evidence uncovered in his room is already damning enough, what detectives
sound,
are
I
about to
bet.
find on his phone will destroy any chance of walking free. Because before long, detectives would receive the final and most crucial breakthrough in the investigation. After searching the brothers' phones and social media activity, it begins to uncover
Do you watch anime or do you find it corny?
Just one.
Look, I don't find anime corny, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I would never watch it. Like I tried to watch it multiple times, but I never like liked it. You know what I mean? I tried to watch. Wait, what did I tried to watch? Vinland Saga. Try to watch Naruto. I tried to watch One Piece. Yeah, it's basically it. I don't like it. I don't know.
Day after the murder, Levi writes, this one
Will's
was a
Big W.
fighter, and detectives realize this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment act. Levi had been planning a murder for months, with searches of how to choose the perfect victim, how to strangle someone, and how to defeat a police interrogation. And they would uncover even more evidence tying Levi directly to the scene. Not only was the watch confirmed to be Levi's, but inside his room, they discovered a shirt covered in Sheila's blood and gloves matching the ones from the crime scene. Now, even without a full confession, detectives know they have enough evidence to formally charge him.
You're trying to have a tough pick, bro.
With this, both interrogations finally come to an end, and as a detective steps out to inform the parents that one of their young sons is an alleged killer, all they can do is stand in shock, silently waiting to hear their son's fate.
Yeah, this is their dad.
I'm Special Agent Ward with Beast Bureau Criminal Investigation. You see two of my colleagues here, my other colleague. Yeah, there's some certain things I'm going to tell you that we have that are bad, okay? All right, that watch that we showed you was under her body.
Oh, fuck.
What? What?
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
No. Okay, I have more things to tell me.
Okay, I don't know what in the world happened. We're not talking to him anymore. I mean, he doesn't want to really talk anymore. I don't know what happened.
You can keep talking.
Well, we have a lot of other evidence too. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world happened.
I don't know. No.
But that's crazy, bro.
No. Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
what else?
I'm not doing this to...
I don't think you are.
I'm just trying to do my job, and
I'm in
so are my
shock.
colleagues.
What happens now?
I'm consulting with the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office.
Fuck.
He's only 13. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Well, I know, honey, I know. Okay.
Giving the food is crazy, bro. Like, fuck you mean, bro? Yeah, here's the food. Like, king. Throw some I know, gang.
Oh god, I feel like such a over being so stern. I never.
You're a mom.
There's no way you could have known.
After finally learning what their son had done, Levi's family are left to come to terms with a devastating reality.
That's crazy,
With
bro.
the overwhelming evidence against him, on November 10th, 2025, Levi Cart ultimately pleads guilty to aggravated murder, aggravated burglary, and strangulation in the killing of Sheila Tenpenny.
Jesus.
And because of his age, Levi receives the maximum sentence allowed under juvenile law. He will remain in a juvenile facility until he turns 21, meaning he is expected to be released in 2033. But for Sheila's family, the outcome still doesn't feel like justice. Under juvenile sentencing laws, Levi cannot legally remain incarcerated beyond that age. And at Levi's sentencing, the lead investigator warned the court, telling the judge he made a mistake. It was good luck for us that he
Dang,
did,
what?
but in the future, is he going to learn from those mistakes? That's what I'm concerned about.
Bro,
For
only
the
21,
detectives
bro. He
involved
still has
in
a
the
life, man.
investigation, there remains a terrifying possibility that Sheila was not the end of Levi's violence, but only the beginning of what he could be capable of. And while this case left Ohio shaken by a killer no one ever expected, our next case unfolds holds somewhere danger is never supposed to reach. Inside St. Vincent North Hospital, more than a dozen gunshots send patients and doctors into lockdown as SWAT officers move floor by floor searching for the shooter.
Okay, wait. If a kid commits a really bad crime, do you think they should receive the full penalty, like death or life, or lesser penalty because they are young? Look, okay, personally, imagine like him, he just killed someone for no reason, and like imagine he's like autistic and shit. Like, I low-key think he should have the full penalty from the juvenile, and then like a few years in normal jail or prison, like to really feel it. You know what I mean? But like, valid. See what I mean? But like, imagine like you went like on a killing spree, like you're 13. Like no. Imagine he was like that, and he wasn't. I think he's autistic. He looked really autistic to me. Chill. Like, imagine he was not, and he just like he did it for no reason. Low-key life, cause like I say that all the time. People do not change. I cannot lie. People cannot change. You're always the person. Like, you become a person, and you're always the same person. You cannot change your personality. You're always the same person. That's what I mean, bro. I always say that, bro. You cannot change as a person, bro. There's this one case. I think it happened. Wait, I think it happened where two young boys kidnapped a woman's baby from a shopping mall, beat it, and left it on a train track. Yeah. I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one. It was like, there was like really young boys, right? There was like 8 or some. I think the book got released when they were adults, and one got arrested for having cheese pizza. Whoa. I fucking guess, bro. But no, what I was saying, bro, deadass people do not change, bro. You cannot change. Like, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna stand on that. People do not change. You was born with a personality, and that personality is always gonna be there. Like, it doesn't like people can like change on like the outside, but inside they're always the same person. And I'm gonna end it like that.